Welcome back. In this video, we are going to see what is an object and function. Please recall what is an object. Objects are nothing but class variables. And we are going to see what is the connection between objects and functions. Objects can appear as local variable inside a function. If you want, you can write this objects inside a function. They can also be passed by value. Objects can be passed by value or by reference to functions. So like your normal data types, like your normal variables. So if you want, you can pass this object as function parameters in the function, or if you want, you can now place this objects as local variable inside a function. If you want, you can even return this objects by value or by reference. Subjects plays different roles. Let us see the program for this. We have a class called distance. So this is the public. There is nothing private for this class. So this is what function. This is the function name, and which takes distance. Distance is my class, and which returns a distance. Again, this is class. So this is one shot, three birds. So we have a method, we have a function called add, which takes one parameter which is of type distance. If it is integer, or it is integer. And what this add returns, your add is going to return a type called distance. So distance plays what is about distance? Distance is a class. So obviously this is going to be an object. Let us see more about this. This is your function function prototype, and this is a declaration for that. What is distance? What is an add? Add is a method which belongs to the class called distance. So we are using a scope resolution operator. And look at this distance dd. So this is an object of the class called dd. So object as a parameter. And look at this. What it returns, your add functions. Add function returns of type distance. And I've created an object of the class called distance, which is temp, and few calculation I'll be doing, which is going to find inches will be converted into feet. And look at the main function. So I've created three objects, d1, d2, d3. So look at this. This is the first statement I told. If you want, you can treat the object as a local variable. So in this case, we have three variables which are local variables and which is of type distance. d1, d2, d3 are the objects, or we can say that these are the variables of type distance. And look at this statement. We have accessing all the methods: set feet, set inches, set feet, again set inches. d3 is equal to d1 dot add. We are going to access add method. And look at this. We are passing object as parameter. This is another thing. We are going to pass the object as parameter. We can treat this object as a local variable. We can treat this object can be written by value or reference. So three things can be done with the objects. So finally, you are going to get the output like this, 91.75. So all this will be converted into feet and inch. It's not 91. This is 9 feet, 1.75 inches. We are going to convert into this format. So this is all about your the first unit. So I hope you understood all the things. So we have covered review of structures. We have seen what is procedure oriented programming. We have seen what is object oriented programming. Structures I need not explain you again. We have seen what is structure. We have seen what is the need of the structure. Then we have seen what is procedure oriented programming and object oriented procedure oriented, we give more importance to the procedure, not for the data. If it is object oriented programming, my data is having more importance. I give more importance for my data. Then we have seen comparison of object oriented language with C, comparison of C and C++. So whatever was there in C, everything is there in C++ with some added features. And in C++, we have something called class. We have something called private and public. In what is structure for C, that is class for C++. Then we have seen console IO. Console IO, we have seen C in and C out. So this is a replacement for your scanf and printf. Then we have seen what is variables. Variables, there's a difference between C and C++. So variables in C++, you can declare anywhere in your program before you make use of that variable first time. Then reference variable. Reference variable is something like a variable which is reference variable and actual variable share the same memory location. Next is function prototyping. So prototyping is something but uh, before you start your program, you are going to give the signature. So signature is something but which is going to give the return type, number of parameters, type of parameters, and the order, which is nothing but the function prototype. So this is a very important thing, because when you give the function prototype, your system will understand that what kind of value your function is going to return, and what kind of what type of parameters which is going to take. Next is overloading. Function overloading. We have seen that functions with we can have two or more functions with same name but different signatures. Signature means the type of data, the order, the sequence, everything. Next is about classes and objects. So what is structure for C? That is class for your C++. So every class you have to create an object. Using the object, we can access every member of the class. So we have seen again, member function and data. So whatever you write inside the class, which is going to be either a data member or member functions. Then you have seen static. Next is about object and functions. So these objects can be treated as a local variable. We can return reference, or we can have a function with object as parameter. So this is all about your first unit. I hope you understood this, and still if you have any doubt, feel free to contact. Thank you. Have a nice day.